I understand you just want blood. I understand that you just want knockouts. You don't understand what fighting is. You just think you see two brutes out there, gladiators, if you will. I'm tired of this narrative that's getting spun around that Israel Adesanya is a boring fighter. Curtsy, you got me messed up if you think that I'm going to sit here and read through Twitter and I saw a phenomenal 5-round outclassing another high level. Like, this is not some bum from the street that you pick up. This is Jared Cannonier, who has literally sparked almost everyone that he has fought. His name is the Killer Gorilla, for God's sakes. Like, this dude is that dude. And when you're going up to fight Israel Adesanya and he is the champion, it's been shown that you cannot go in and you cannot attack Izzy unless you come prepared, or he's going to spark you. He's going to put you away. And on the other side, when you're Israel Adesanya and you're making this much money and you're going in to fight, unless someone wants to pressure you, unless someone wants to come and take the championship away from you, your job is to leave that venue with that 12 pounds of gold around your waist. Now, maybe I'm not the guy that you want to hear this come from because I'm an Izzy stan. Let's be honest here. I've followed Izzy before I even got into the sport as he was rising up in kickboxing. He boxed someone that I formerly trained with back in Pittsburgh. Like, the guy has been through it all when it comes to the striking arts. And I understand statistically that Izzy has the lowest percentage of finishes in UFC fights, in title fights. But dude's the champion. When you go to fight the champion, you're supposed to go take the belt. And if you can't take the belt, you don't get the belt. You know what I'm saying?
Certainly. Would you, just to offer a little bit of devil's advocate to that, would you say that in any way his lack of finishes or his low finish rate, does that impact or dull the luster of his star power in any sort of way?
I think that when you have
When you're talking about mass appeal.
when you're talking about mass appeal, I don't think it's a good look that you have one of the biggest stars in America, Chris Pratt, going out on record and saying that Israel was boring. I mean, he did it in the most respectful way that someone who doesn't fight. He even said he's never stepped in a cage. He's never done anything like that. He gets it. But he is just a fan and an onlooker. And to him, it was boring. Hey, Chris Pratt, I love you, buddy. But you don't know what you're talking about. And yes, from a lot of regular fans, people who don't really understand the sport, you're going to get that feedback. But what I saw, because I am a UFC fighter, I've been fighting for 10 years, I know what it's like, that was a phenomenal performance. The way that he outclassed Jared Cannonier is honestly kind of more entertaining than a knockout in some senses, you know what I'm saying? Because you can see the art form actually in itself, and it's not just someone getting clocked, maybe like a shot, maybe not like a shot, maybe you set it up perfectly, maybe you didn't, whatever. But I think we need to stop this. I'm not even saying we, because I'm not putting this on me. You guys need to stop it with this stupid talk of Israel Adesanya is a boring fighter. No, he's not. George St. Pierre got the same thing when he kept winning, but he didn't finish the fight. But he kept winning.
They said the same thing about Anderson after the Maya and the Talis Latis fight.
Anderson Silva, arguably one of the GOATs. They said it about John Jones, arguably the GOAT. You're fighting to stay on top. Yes, you have to take chances, but when you're the champion, you don't, because it's their job to take the chances, because you're the one on the mountaintop with the gold. They have to come to you to take it. And a lot of people have learned not to do that with Israel, going back and reiterating what I said, because they will get caught.
Certainly.
That has been Fremd's feeling.
Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. That helps us continue to produce this original MMA content and bring it for you every single week. Tune in to the MMA Plug presented by DenverSportsBetting.com on 98.1 FM, Mile High Sports Radio on Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 p.m. or live stream at DenverSportsBetting.com/radio.